I'm Ryan Heath, and I'm political editor at Politico. Oh, I think my favorite fellow influencer has got to be John Worth, just because he really aggravates so many other people, and I aggravate other people too. But the funniest one is Berlin Monster, and I love humor as well. Margaret Vestager is very cool. Alex Stubb is the most committed. So I think he uses the platform in the most interesting way. But I love anybody who explores new platforms and tries new ways. So social media is going to be huge in the 2019 elections. It's going to be the main way that people communicate to their constituents and try and rally people to be involved in the election. It's not something that's an add-on anymore. It's where people will spend most of their money. It's where most of the conversations will take place. And we're in an era where people are challenging the establishment, and there are many new parties, and they're going to find their voice through these platforms. I would say I'm very concerned about fake news, but I don't think it's only about fake news. I think that we're now in a world of very sophisticated misinformation and disinformation campaigns. A lot of it happens out of public view. So it happens in private WhatsApp groups, it happens in targeted social media advertisements. It's not something that you can very easily identify. So I think that we also are at risk of fighting the last problem if we just talk about fake news. I think if we want to have a more democratic discussion, it's really important that you take yourself out of your own perspective and think of what it's like to live in another person's shoes. So if you are in the Brussels bubble, stop thinking like someone in the Brussels bubble, stop thinking like someone who went to a good university and who's cared about the EU every day of their adult lives. Start thinking about what it's like to be someone who doesn't have your advantages. I think the most important thing is to be you. So I first came across ZN around the Juncker campaign in 2014, and I've always been impressed at their ability to think of new ways of doing things, to do it differently to other people in the Brussels bubble, and now they put on great events like this, so what's not to love?